Ba-ding! Happy Hump Day, guys, and it's time for another edition of Retro Wednesday, also known as Retro Hump Day. That joke sounded funnier in my head. It sounds weird out loud on my lips. But this is the show where I take a look at a game from yesteryear, going to take you back to the past, play the not shitty games that suck ass. That's a different show. Today, I'm looking at an interesting one because I am taking a look at Star Fox 2. Interesting because technically, it released in 2017. Of course, the story with Star Fox 2 is that it was developed in the 90s for the Super Nintendo, but and it was pretty much finished, but then Nintendo pulled the plug on it because they were afraid that it wouldn't look good enough to compete with like the 32-bit consoles that were coming out at the time. Nintendo was like, Miyamoto, put that ugly ass thing back in the closet. Nobody wants to see that. Put it back. Maybe 20 years, we'll let it back out. Star Fox 2, of course, became a legend, like this mythical game that actually did exist, but like, oh, I guess we'll never ever see the light of day. Is it even playable at this point? Until it released in 2017, like I said, for the Super Nintendo Classic. And then it came to the Switch Virtual Console last year. So now everybody can play Star Fox 2, assuming you have that hard to find console and are willing to give Nintendo $20 a year to play their online service. But I mean, you know, everyone can play it now. And since it was technically developed in the 90s, it is retro. I mean, it looks retro. It's not like they HD'd it up. They didn't make it Star Fox 02. Does anyone want Star Fox 02? Anybody want that? Anyone? Like every Retro Wednesdays, before we dive into it, I have got to eat a food from my childhood. And today, can you tell what it is? Can you tell what it is? I was hoping I wouldn't accidentally show it on camera before I reveal it, I should say. M&M Minis! I feel like I can already hear some of you going like, that's not retro, which is coarse crap because it came out in the 90s, damn it. Also, I haven't eaten a full one of these probably since the 90s, to be honest with you. I never buy M&M Minis, ever. I like M&Ms, but if I want M&Ms, I want big M&Ms, specifically peanut M&Ms, which are my personal favorite. So these are always kind of like, I either forget they exist or I kind of glance at them and be like, oh, yeah, those things, they're there. But I thought they were cool as a kid because it came in a little cap thing. I remember one of the few times I ever had them as a kid, I kept my pencils in them for school, like once I emptied it. So it's a useful little pencil holder. Probably still would be for the 10 people that still use pencils. People not in school. Do people still use pencils in school, or have we not switched to like digital pads or anything like that? Has that not been a thing yet? Elementary school children, let me know. Let's take off this thing's wrapped really well. Like they really don't want you to get into this. I'm sure there are homes you can break into easier than this thing. Okay, there we go. I noticed it says best before 221 or 4? Is that a 1 or a 4? I can't tell. Probably a 1, right? 224. That hell of a preservative. All right, wait. Gotta hear it. Wait. There we go. It's good ASMR M&M Minis for you. Do what you're supposed to do. You just chug it down. It's just a party of M&Ms in my mouth. That's really good. I mean, it should be good because it's just M&Ms but smaller, but man, it's useful. It's good. You know, I would probably buy these more if they came in. I mean, this is pretty big, but if it came in a bigger thing, I feel like the other thing I remember about eating these, I felt like they don't last very long. I feel like you just do like 1 or 2 dips and then they're done. And for some reason, the bags last longer, which probably makes no sense. It's probably all in my head. But as a kid, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, these are good, but I'd rather get the big ones because they last longer. So you can't see it, but I just spilled a bunch of M&M Minis all over the floor. All over the floor. Like right now, my carpet looks like a M&M cookie. So that's why I don't buy these. I never drop the regular bags, but these in their little self-contained little thing with a cap everywhere. It does nothing. Doesn't keep them intact. Excuse me while I clean this mess up. Okay, everything's okay now. Now to wash it down with the always traditional Capri Sun which I should really probably contact and get into like a sponsorship deal because god damn it, I keep drinking her drinks. There we go. Let me put this down safely before I spill this all over the floor. And now that that's done, let's play some Star Fox 2. Okay, here we go. Space. Nintendo in space. Look at that. Fire? It's like the logo's on fire. Look at that. Oh, laser beam. Cut right, and that ship right in half. Oh man, okay. So, okay, we got a dragon here. That's probably bad. Those are the good guy ships, right? Oh wow, ate it. Kaboom. Kablooey. Kablamo. Kablam. If we're gonna get 90s here. Okay. Kind of like a cool little cutscene. Not something you see often from this era. Star Fox has like a helicarrier? That's kind of cool. Like this little model with the title on it. And there it is. Star Fox 2, 1996. The year of our Lord. Let's press start. Mission. Press start again. Who's the puppy dog? There, I don't know that character. You gonna see him in the... See her in the bottom right? She's got a bow. Is that a cat next to her too? Don't know that character either. I know the everyone from Falco, Floppy, Rabbit. I know Slippy Toad, Star Fox. I forgot the rabbit's name suddenly. I have returned. Inhabitants of Corneria, you shall fear my vengeance like a cyborg monkey. I will demonstrate the power of Lilet. Okay, here we go. It's kind of like the first Star Fox game. Little kind of mission select here. Star Fox team, do you read me? I have terrible news. Or I should probably speak like a doll, like, Star Fox team, do you read me? I have terrible news. Ruff-row. That sounded like Yoda crossed with Scooby-Doo. How do I... Okay. Our sworn enemy is the fiend Andross is alive. Ruff-row. Even as we speak, he is launching an assault on Corneria. The battle carriers and attack forces of Andross are now advancing on Corneria. Enemy bases have been established on overrun planets. Planetary missiles will be fired from these enemy bases. Once again, we must ask you for your assistance, Star Fox. Woof. Corneria will survive if it sustains minor damage, but if damage reaches 100%, it's all over. Growl. Engage the forces of Andross while, at the same time, keeping damage to Corneria at the lowest level possible. Good luck. Here we go. That was... Player select? Oh. Okay. Miyu, the... like a cat, but like a bobcat. That's like a bobcat, right? It's just like a bobcat, the ears. And Faye the dog, Miyu the bobcat, Slippy the toad, Peppy, that's right. Peppy rabbit, Falco, of course. Will be Fox. Oh. Let's get Miyu in there. Why not? Oh, that smile from Star Fox. Really just Fox. As a kid, I always thought that Fox McCloud's name was Star Fox. Like, I always just called him Star Fox. And it wasn't until Smash Brothers that I realized his name was Fox McCloud. Because I didn't really play, or I didn't play the original Star Fox. In fact, I played Star Fox 1 when the Super Nintendo Classic came out. My first Star Fox game was Star Fox 64. And I'm trying to return to the mothership to warp to any free planet. All right. So these are all the places I can go here, I guess. Meteor. What's this? This is our satellite. It protects. I'm sorry. This is our satellite. Protect. Right. All right. Can I go here? Should I be going to the ones that are all lit up, or does it matter? Oh, I actually got to travel there. Like. What about this thing? Let's just go to this glowy thing, I guess. You must infiltrate the enemy base. You must infiltrate the enemy base and annihilate it. Ruff. Ruff. Woof woof. I'm Pigma. That's a good name for a pig bad guy. Pigma. Andross paid me well. Oh boy. Alright, so first person, of course. Just like Star Fox. The thing about Star Fox, the original Star Fox, is that everything's very, or at least in that game, is very hard to make out. You know, it's like not actual 3D, but kind of like faux 3D. I remember seeing Star Fox 1 as a kid at the time, like in magazines or whatever, and just, you know, like everyone else being blown away, like, whoa, this looks amazing. Oh, shit. Okay. I gotta tap it twice to oh, jeez. But yeah, I was blown away by how it looked and always wanted it, but never got it. And it wasn't until, I never had the N64, but I played Star Fox 64 a lot at like friends' houses and at church. Because my church had a cool Sunday school where they basically had an arcade that they let the kids hang out in until church started, and it had like PlayStations and N64s and Dreamcast hooked up with different games, and that was just to make us shut up till church started. And Star Fox 64 was one of the kind of regular games that were always running on one of the 64s in there. Yep. Oh boy. The defense system destroyed. I don't know what's happening right now. I see target. Wait, where's target? So inverted controls, or is it? Yeah, it's inverted. Shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is this is rough. And I don't mean Captain Dog rough, not rough, but rough as in this is hard. If you want to speed up, use Y. I don't really want to speed up. I'm having speed isn't an issue here. Okay, I got my little mini map up in the right, so I can see where the enemy's supposed to be. Jesus, damn it! Is it just one? It's just one plane, right? Okay, there he is. All right. Oh, the inverted controls are throwing me off. I don't play inverted. Not my thing. And I doubt. Does this game give you the ability to change return to map view 1? No, I don't want to speed up. Shit. Well. I control the lilac system. Oh, little voiceover. I control the lilac system. Continue as Wingman? Oh, like continue as Miyu? Is that what they asked? I was like, who's Wingman? But okay. Yeah, I guess so. I'll never destroy him. I mean, you're probably right. So let's try a different planet. Let's try this big Jupiter, Titania. So I played Star Fox 1 for the first time when the SNES Classic came out, so a couple years ago. Beat it, but my god, it was not easy, because it's just, you know, everything just looks barely distinguishable, like it's just a bunch of like messy polygons, as you can see here. Probably looked a bit worse than this though. Like this does look a bit better, and I don't know if they did anything to this, because I know this game was pretty much done when it got shelved. I don't know if there was anything else, like any other polish they added to this game when they re-released it. I would like to know, so if you have any stories about that, let me know in the comments. Okay, I think I did better there. I shot. I think I got some shots in on that. Playing right. Right. Oh boy. Ugh. Okay. But yeah, so I like kind of forced myself to finish Star Fox 1 just because I really wanted to say that I did. And like I had fun with it once, like it was almost like my eyes adjusted to just the mess of polygons on the screen and things got easier. So I'm gonna, like, that would have to be a similar go down. Damn it. Oh, I wish I could. I just need to get used to the inverted control so I can just aim faster. Okay, I'm hitting them. I hear hitty sounds. Kind of. Okay. At least it's just one plane I'm after, and not like a fleet of them. I just don't know. I have missiles, right? Battle carrier has launched an attack force. What? Oh ho! You have some skills. Okay, I guess I'm doing good if it advanced to this point. Got like weird alien guy yelling at me. I have 3 items. If they're in the bottom left. I know my face is kind of obscuring it. Maybe I'll move. myself after this, but at least the music's good. I like the song. Corneria is now under assault. Oh, Corneria's now under assault! Ah! Like, he's pissed. He's in the red. Which I guess I don't blame him. I think I blew him up. Yikes, Captain Wolf is gonna... I think I lost. I think I just blew up. Oh, never mind. I won. I thought I died because I had like low life, it looked like. I think. I'm so confused by everything. Alright. It appears a puny pet rat is running about. How cute. Well, at least I can say I passed one mission. Go play with your pet. Just play nice. Look at that snake. See, if I was a kid, I would have blew my little mind. Do you think Nintendo could get away with releasing a Star Fox 3 that just looked like this? Like, maybe a little bit, like, sharper, but just this, basically? Like, just, like, intentionally old school, not 3D? And just, like, what if it just looked like this, but it controlled, like, a modern game? Would that make this easier? Like, okay, everything kind of looks shitty, but at least the actual controls are competent. Would that make much of a difference? And would you want that? Let me know. Like, you know, Star Fox Zero didn't do great, and that was like modern-ass Star Fox. Whatever, like, let's take it back to the drawing board, but like the best old-school Star Fox you've ever played. Did I do that? I shot like green stuff. I didn't hit any other button. Shot like a green missile thing, it looked like. Okay, target over to the right. Oh, no, there's another target. Okay. Another Tarjay. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, there we go. I'm not the biggest flight combat player in general. Like, the most of these kind of games I've ever played were like, you know, Star Fox 64. This is a bad game, but that Independence game that came out on PlayStation 1 when the movie came out, the movie Independence Day, I had that game. It's actually one of my earliest PS1 games, so it would have been 96, and I played the crap out of the game, even though I'm pretty sure I like actively hated it, but like, where am I going next? Here? It's here. Okay. But yeah, like I might have played that more than Star Fox 64. Or actually, I probably did because I owned it. But I played the game so many times, and I could never get past the first mission. Like the first mission in the like desert in America, because you go to different cities in the world. I could never get past it. Like I got past it like once or twice throughout the like probably like dozens and dozens of times I ever tried it. And I always assumed that I was just bad at the game, and then as I like watched gameplay of it as I got older, I was like, no, I think this was just a really terrible game. I would like to try it again as an adult, if nothing else, to kind of close that chapter of my life and kind of, or I could watch myself do this again and just get blown up, much like in Independence Day. But I played that game so much trying to get past that first mission, and the only reason I would play is because I love that movie so much, and every time I saw the movie, it made me want to go back to the game. It like inspired me to be like, man, I'm gonna be like Will Smith and shoot down a bunch of alien planes. And then I would, you know, be harshly reminded like, oh no, this game is hard and maybe not actually good, but I'm gonna keep playing it because what else do you want? Well, that's cool. I wish the game looked like that, like the actual shooting just looked like that instead of the kind of like polygons you're throwing at them. So top score. Bet nobody's at least can top that on this particular console. Let's be Falco. And yeah, let's get Faye the dog as my buddy. I wonder, is there a difference between pilots? I didn't see much difference between Bobcat and Fox. Maybe they have different special attacks? I don't know. Did it save my progress? Finally not. Like, do I have to still do all the ships that or the places that I'd done before? Okay, yep. Oh, so I can switch to my wingman at any time by hitting select. Yep, there it is. Again, I don't know what the difference. Oh, they look like they have their specials changed. See there under items like S and then diamond for Falco, whatever that is. Missile and then carrot or fire. 5 of those, I guess. 5. Let's do that. It's probably a terrible idea, taking on 5 enemies when I can barely handle 1. Bum, bum, bum. If you played that Independence Day on PS1, let me know if you've ever beaten it in general, or at the very least got past that opening mission, which I want to say was New Mexico. And could you do it reliably? Could you beat it all the time? Like, did you get good at the game? And maybe I was just bad at that thing. But I would like to know. Because I have no idea. I've never seen, like, the rest of that game. I've never watched video of it, so I don't know how long it is, where you go. I imagine you would just do the locations from the movie, so I would assume the last level's, like, in space at the mothership where you blow it up, but who knows? So, yeah, let me know. And also let me know if Star Fox is your favorite Nintendo franchise. I've never heard that. It's either Mario or Zelda. Sometimes you get like Metroid's probably a close third. It's one, like, those are the top 3. But I've heard other people say Pikmin. I've heard Kirby. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that Star Fox is their #1 Nintendo franchise. And probably because a lot of that has to do with there not being a ton of I won. I didn't even know I won. Yeah, like, I don't know if it's because there hasn't been a ton of Star Fox games compared to those other series. I mean, you know, obviously there's a lot of Mario and Sonic, thinking about the Olympics, you know, the things that aren't happening this year. I'm going to move myself real quick. So I see, just so you can see the Corneria damage there. Okay, there we go. Corneria is still not damaged, so I beat that. Fly into the... Let's do that. Let's destroy the core of this carrier. It'll be like kind of like a trench run. That'd be cool, right? Probably. There's Pigma. I like how his ears clap together when he talks. That's pretty good. So is this what I did the first time? It looks familiar. I mean, Pigma's here. Activate your... So do I want... I assume I want to kill everybody. There's only one target. There's no reason not to kill this guy, but they keep telling me to go faster, so I'm like, am I supposed to just race to a destination? I see a percentage up in the... Oh, Corneria's at... Oh, now I realize I'm blocking that with my head. Well, it says Corneria's at 15% damage, but it's gone now, so it comes and goes, it seems. Get him. Get this. Get him! Oh, man, I would love an analog stick. Like, trying to aim a flight cursor with the D-pad. Is not great. I really wish I had an analog stick. What if you could plug in a flight control stick for these games? Has anyone tried that? Play like your Microsoft Simulator flight stick to play Star Fox. You know, Star Fox seems like the perfect series where, like, if Nintendo ever seriously got into VR, I feel like you would launch that with a Star Fox game, right? Like real VR, not that Labo VR that's like the bare minimum of VR, what you could consider VR. Like if they released the Nintendo virtual reality, the Virtual Boy 2, let's just call it what it is. Let's call it the Virtual Boy We're Sorry edition. This time, the Nintendo Virtual Boy, this time for sure. That's what it says in the, yeah, that's the subtitle for it. Nintendo Virtual Boy 2, this time for sure. And then the launch game was just a Star Fox, like a full-on, built for VR, like the same way they dedicated, like Valve dedicated Half-Life Alyx to, like, this is a VR-only experience that takes full advantage of VR. A Star Fox game built strictly for VR. I think that will never happen. Well, let's not say never. Never say never, but, you know, highly unlikely, we'll say. But yeah, if I was looking at the when you look at all Nintendo's franchise like that, you know, obviously because it's a flight sim game, and we've seen other games like Eve Online or whatever in VR, like that would be the game to do that with. And it'd be pretty cool. What if you could plug in a flight stick to play Star Fox VR and imagine like super nice graphics? Because you couldn't do this graphics because I'm already getting a headache looking at this thing, so I can't imagine having it strapped to your face and having these like rough polygons flying at you. So yeah, Nintendo, there you go. Free idea. If you ever get into VR, launch it with a Star Fox game. Star Fox VR. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I know. I see that giant target. Okay. There we go. I think I'm... Okay, that guy flew into my line of fire, which helps. They should all keep doing that, flying into my line of fire. I am hitting this thing, right? That's like a Mega Man E-Tank thing. I don't know if I'm hitting this thing. I mean, I am hitting it. I just don't know if it's doing any damage or not. There's not really any feedback. Did I... Okay. Keep thinking I die every time the camera shifts like that. So I just assume I'm bad at this. Alright, here we go. Trench run. I remember this from Star Fox 1. Like, dodging the, like, obstacles, which was hell. Trying to distinguish the different barriers. Okay. Oh, we got a puppy coin thing. Captain Puppy. Lieutenant Puppy. Sounds adorable. It's a good kid's show name, Lieutenant Puppy. Maybe like the Paw Patrol sequel when, Oh! I'm a mech! I was like, what's going on? Oh, man. Okay, do I fight this thing or do I go inside of it? It looks like a door. Oh, no, I gotta fight this thing. Okay. Okay, killed that. Oh, look at this! This is a weird little... like... Okay. Oh, that was cool. Alright, look at me. Good news! Now we can expect fewer attacks. Oh, good. That's good. Okay. Excuse me, M&M's. To Meteor. Wait, did I just zap another ship? What was that? Okay. So if I was really good at this game, I could probably beat this in one sitting. The thing about Star Fox 1 is that you can beat that game in like an hour if you know what you're doing. Like, you know, there's like a handful of levels. They're not the longest things in the world. They're just hard, and then it's only gotten harder as time has gone on because everything looks like crap, so you're trying to figure out what you're even shooting at, let alone surviving the thing shooting at you. God damn it. Just need to get... what I wouldn't give for just an analog stick. Oh man, I should play this on the Switch to see if they do let you use the stick on it, actually. Like, I wanted to bust out the Super Nintendo Classics. I haven't used it in a while, so it's like, oh, let's give me an excuse to fire that thing up. But I do have the NES, because I have a Nintendo Online, so I do have the NES Virtual Console on my Switch, so I would like to fire up Star Fox 2 at some point and maybe see if they did let you use the stick and see what difference that makes. God damn it. Oh. There he is. He's right there. Ah! I don't know how to use my special item. Wait, don't I get to switch pilots? Did I lose both of them? Is that bad? It sounded like bad music. No, I did better. There we go. Let him know. I destroyed my original score. Look at me. Where do we go? Okay, so I see stats there. So everyone else has, like, well, not everyone else, but Peppy and Slippy have the most shield. Fox and Falco are fastest. And then Miyu and Faye have... Oh, no, they're the fastest. Fox and Falco have, what, the most E-charge? Is that what? No, they have more E-charge. Are they just the two balanced ones, I guess? So do I want speed? Okay, so that's good to know. So there is some thought into how you want to build your pair. Like, do you want two of the same type? Really double down on, like I should probably double down on shield, to be honest with you. So even though they're like the lamest members of the team, especially Slippy, it might be the best for me, who sucks. So maybe, I don't know, depending on how this goes, maybe this will be the last run for this episode. Let's see. Alright, so I should probably do Tatiana, whatever it was called. I'm just gonna call it Tatiana. Because when I fast that last time, it, like, lessened the number of enemies I had to deal with. That seems like a good starting point in general for a run. You know, the kind of run-based, semi-run-based nature of the game, could you make Star Fox a roguelike? Could you just, like, do runs where, like, you just, you know, every time you die, you start over, but then, like, the encounters are randomly generated every planet, and, you know, every planet gives you, like, a perk, so it's almost like, if you ever played, Void Bastards from that was last year, right? That totally was last year, 2019, Void Bastards, the, kind of first-person space roguelike, really good. Was on Game Pass, don't know if it still is, but great game. But, like, could you do that where, like, where that game, like, every planet, or every destination had, like, a perk or a different reward, like, to kind of give you a reason to stop there, or maybe to not stop there. Could you do that with Star Fox? But, oh, if I stop at this planet, I can pick up some more powerful guns. Or I could pass it because I don't want to risk getting shot down and get to this other place that has, like, gives me a speed upgrade or something. You know what I mean? Like, this is me spitballing a roguelike, but could Star Fox... I feel like Star Fox could work under that template. Again, if they really wanted to reinvent the wheel a bit with Star Fox and maybe modernize it a bit, that would be a... I think some people would be mad at that because I think there's certainly a vocal amount of people that are kind of sick of roguelikes in general, to the point where as soon as they see roguelike mentioned in, like, a new game, they're like, nah. So, like, I would like to see Nintendo try to do one in general, like just a roguelike no matter who they attach it to, but doing Star Fox would be really fascinating. And, I mean, what worse can you do with Star Fox at this point, right? I mean, so why not get wacky with it? Like, the best Star Fox game I've played since 64 by default was Starlink Battle for Atlas, which is the, like, Ubisoft sci-fi space shooter, but I bought it for Switch, which came with, like, the Star Fox... like, it had Star Fox characters and came with the physical R-Wing. And that was half the reason why I bought it. One, because I wanted that physical R-Wing model, but also because it had Star Fox in it. So I was like, and it was fun. Like, I played that entire game as Fox. I didn't finish the game, but I played most of it as Fox. I didn't bother being any of the lame human people, because why would you when you could be Fox and, you know, the gang? So, like, I always consider that in my mind to low-key be the best, maybe the best Star Fox game ever made is Starlink Battle for Atlas. Okay, I didn't die that time, and one of the extra shields helped out with that. So yeah, this is the ship that I just shoot at, and then ships fly right in front of me like that, which I appreciate. They should keep doing that. Like that. Yeah, keep it up, guys. Nothing to see here, just lasers. These are harmless lasers. Yep, keep flying. That's really... If only everyone in the game was that considerate to just fly right into my line of fire with reckless abandon. It really makes me feel like a ace fighter pilot here. So good. Why? Maybe we don't need to fly fast. Well, yeah. Alright, Pepe and Slippy are in. We have slipped past their defenses with much pep. I apologize, that was dumb. But Select the I can transform now? Oh. I didn't know it was an at will. Let's do that. Let me run a little leg. Little legs. Can I jump or anything? Or doesn't seem like it? Oh, what's this? Did I do that? Did I summon those things? Okay, so this thing again. Let's get a jump on it. There we go. This fight's pretty easy. Doesn't take a lot to drop him. There we go. The battle carrier was not so bad. I mean, he's right. It wasn't that hard, but it just sounds weird to say. Like, I don't know why. Like, oh, that wasn't so bad. What is this thing? Oh no, that's R. Oh. So if I fly over here, am my ship gonna shoot that little thing? No. Okay. Oh wait, he's going to. I should stop that thing. Those are. I just realized I'm supposed to be protecting the planet. And I don't know if I am or I guess I've engaged them? We have been hit by a planetary missile! Ah! He is freaking out like the Colonel in Metal Gear Solid 2. He's gonna start talking all weird. His face is gonna be like a skull suddenly. And you realize that all of this was just a ruse, an elaborate just AI. Captain Dog is part of the Lale Lule Lo. I said that right. The Lale Lule. It's hard. That's hard to say fast from Metal Gear Solid. The Lalu Lile Lo. Is that what it was? The Lilu Lale Lo. The Lilu Lale Lo and Stitch. Target. Target. Come here. Got him. I guess that was it. Okay, we're doing all right so far, Peppy and Slippy. It appears a puny. Oh yeah, you're cyborg monkey. All right. Wait, what happened? Oh, that's this thing again. Okay. So I guess you just trigger a boss fight after passing a certain amount of missions. So that's him. Let's see if we can beat this dragon. Can our satellite cannon help us? Mirage Dragon. The life barter. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. We can beat this guy. Alright, nice shot. Okay. We're doing that does a fair amount of damage. I don't think I want to fly faster. And plus if I die, I got 2 lives. I didn't even see where that came from. Laser just happened. Oh, oh wow, he's almost dead. Shit. I keep forgetting to. Alright. If I can get one more shot, he's done. Just snake your way over here. Snake, come on, come on, come on. Get him, get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah! There we go. Look at that thing spin around and blow up. Alright, yeah. Peppy and Slippy. You know, you laugh at the choice, but you can't argue with the results. So now, okay, I got this area here, 3 something. What happened? Did we get there? Doesn't seem like it. Pigma of Star Wolf, just like the Star Wolf's like the evil fox. He's like the gray. It's a gray fox, I guess. Since we're on Metal Gear kick, but he is literally a gray fox. But I don't know. Like, is Star Wolf a villain or is he just a rival? Well, I'm dead, so he's my killer for sure, or at least his buddy. But I still have a life, right? Yes, okay. Well, it's not actual game over. There's no game over here. Never say game over. Okay, let's do the carrier again. So I keep flying into the thingy, the satellite thing, it seems. Like I can't just go around it. mean, it'd be cool to just kill Pigma. He kind of sucks. That'd probably be really satisfying to take stupid Pigma out. Oh, I think my special is health? Is that what it does? It just refills my health? Which is useful, but... Am I not hitting... fucking Pigma? Come on. Oh, raise up! Oh, god damn it. I think they got me. Planetary missile hitting. I know, man, but I got my own problems. I'm gonna deal with goddamn Pigma. Okay, he's at half his life. He's complimenting me. Oh yeah, just stay there. Stay right in the middle. How do I use my special again? Okay, I healed myself, so I got one heal left. Alright, he might have the best special by default just because, like, I've already got a ton of shield, but I can heal myself too. That's useful. Hopefully that replenishes between missions. Oh man, yeah, he was taking that. He was taking those. So, like, if he... Yeah, get him, get him, get him, get him! Get him! Get him! He's like one hit away. Pigma! Yes! Unbelievable, I must be getting old or something. Sure, I don't care. Make your excuses. Blow up. Boom. Alright! This is the... Wow! Man, alright, we're doing good. So yeah, let's do the carrier again. I wonder if can you revive teammates? Is there like a score counter or like a pick me up that can bring back I guess Peppy's the one that's dead? Oh, I don't know why I turned out. Oh jeez, okay. I need to dodge this L-shaped kind of like debris. Shit, I think I hit that. I don't know, you're supposed to turn. Like, I'm doing the barrel roll thing, but it's hard to tell if you're actually turning, to be honest. But it seems like I survived it, though. Oh, there's one more. Seems like I'm in a good spot here. Like, nothing's really reaching me. Okay, we're heading in. Should I turn into the walker? That'd probably be best, right? I know. Select is change. There we go. Just feels like I have a bit more flexibility and movement as the walker. This probably sounds like it wouldn't make sense, but it does in my head. And he moves. It seems like it moves just as fast as the ship, anyway. Okay, so this is the boss door. So let's see what we got. Oh, same thing. That works for me, so at least I know what to do. Okay, blow up. There we go. There we go. Doing real good. Slippy Toad might be a clutch player right now. Good news. Now we can expect fewer attacks. Wow. Give me a milk bone. Can I just go to... No? So where do we go? Tatiana. That thing, Meteor, and... What's the Meteor? It's right there. Switch unknown, entrance. Oh, we're on the ground again. Let me tell you how to control a walking craft. Too late for that, bud. Been walking for years at this point. Oh, double shot. Okay, so target is that way. Trying to turn. Basically, kind of like strafe. Let's get this in the line of sight. I can jump? Okay. Oh, it's dead. Or is it dead? Is that more of it or what? Oh. Oh, like a key, I guess. Okay, I was like, what's happening? It's music. Digging. So it's like trying to, like, I wish, you know, obviously you can't, but like dual analog controls, like kind of turn the camera around to face me. Let's just run for it, because if these all end the same with the little explosive reactor, then I should have these levels unlocked. Destroying those reactors is super easy. All right, that's not opening. How to open this door? To kill everybody in here? See, read 3 red dots. Must be okay. This must be this. Okay, it's 1. It's 2. A 3. Hey, Mr. Owl, is the door open? Wait, what? What's going on? Okay, I killed everybody. Kind of thought they would just open up, but oh. Okay, I thought the camera changed for a second. Let's see. Stomp my little feet. I got them shine. This little dance. Could you replicate that? As a person, would that be a cool little dance? You just like crab walk like that across the dance floor. There are stupider dances, so I think you could pull it off. Oh, look at that! Like that's so like even that little cutscene there. You really didn't see that a lot back around this time. So like it was actually kind of weird seeing it here. And now we have the reactor room. Oh, this looks different. Oh, this is different. Okay. This thing attacking me? Yes, it is. I was like, is this thing gonna sit and take it? All right, little sidestep. It's kind of all I can do. I don't want to get too close. So that worked. And the roll continues. The Cinderella story of Slippy and well, rest in peace, Peppy, but Slippy now carrying the torch. You know, objectively, the least cool member of Star Fox is getting it done. He's got something to prove. Alright. So, how many has that been? How many levels? You mangy cur! How dare you challenge me again? Is this the only one left? Titania? Titania? I want to say Tatiana. I have a cousin named Tatiana, so that's probably where it's coming from. So let's see if Slippy can keep the streak alive. Got another switch I gotta activate. And oh, it's another walker. Is that Andros's face? See it up ahead? It's like, oh jeez, I can't move. I was like, oh, I can't hurt it. Oh boy. Corneria is now under, so okay. I get the arrow there. Am I supposed to make him jump on this? Because he did. Oh jeez. Okay, I see. I was like, am I supposed to either get him to jump on that, or am I supposed to stay there long enough to? What are these things? Jump and shoot? Not doing anything. Target to the left. So it's like Andross Maui head. Oh, okay, there's switch. And that, you hear that like boom, 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 boom. Can I get on there, please? Okay. It kind of sounds like the like Galaga sound. Okay. Destroy that thing. Oh man, that boom, 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 boom. Like it really sounds like Galaga. Like there's a if you play enough Galaga, you probably know what I'm talking about. The like boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's open. I barely understand what I'm doing in sort of like context. Like, what am I activating? What am I trying to destroy? And I'm just following the instructions. Jump. There you go. There we go. Open. So you got another reactor to destroy. Wait, what? Did I pass it? Is it backwards? Oh, let's deal with it. Go. Oh shit, I can't move. What the hell? I couldn't move. What was that? I want this thing though, the dog coin. I don't know what that does for me, but I need to go backwards. Okay, enemies are starting to pop up now. I think I'm at the, there we go. I'm looking at the mini map and it's kind of. Alright, that's the entrance, right? How do I turn around? Do I just strafe? Okay. There we go. Do I have to fly through this? Oh, Corneria's at 60%. Oh god. I was like, this is where the inverted controls are gonna get me. Which, that's what it got me in Star Fox 1, like just remembering down is up, is down. Oh, this one moves. Oh, I missed a dog coin. Oh, stay down. Ah! Damn it. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, what was I supposed to do there? It showed up so fast. Oh. Okay. Can I just land, please? Nope, not. Yeah, like flying is not gonna. It's not gonna cut it here. I just need a tank on the minimap, like on my ass. I just need to kind of turn around. Alright, get him. Get him! Corneria's 78%. As you can kind of see in the upper left corner. Alright, there we go. Alright. Get that little Mega Man E-Tank thing. I got a lot of shield left. Now I try to turn around. I don't know how you turn around. Like, oh, there we go. With the, that makes sense. The like barrel roll button. All right, let's blow this thing up. I got this. We got this. We got this. Tear that thing up. Yeah. Slippy. Much like the Undertaker undefeated streak, or at least Undertaker prior to Brock Lesnar. Wow, okay. Is that all the missions before the last mission? I don't know. Missile attacks on that. Okay, stop the missile attacks. Corneria's still at 78%. What's now? Am I ready for Big Bad? Finally, Andross' force is in a... Okay, yeah. Press on! You must neutralize Andross once and for all. We're at the final? Alright. Let's get him. Oh, there he is! Starwolf! Look at him. Little edgelord. Who's a bigger edgelord? Starwolf or Shadow the Hedgehog? Who tries too hard? Worthless cowards. Alright, let's can we beat Starwolf? Can Slippy Toad beat Starwolf? Let's find out. Let's get him. Oh wow, we're doing pretty good so far, so long as he stays. Oh wow, he's almost dead. Okay, alright. We're doing alright so far. Slippy Toad is doing alright. Oh wow, okay, he's almost dead. Oh my god. Alright, he's down. There he is. Get him, yes! I'm impressed, Star Fox. You are talented. It's not me. It's not... I mean, Star Fox is the group, but it's Slippy. They should rename it after Slippy after this. More like Star Frog or Toad. Wait, it's a toad, right? Slippy Toad. Even though toads aren't slippery, they're dry. Frogs are slippery, so it would make more sense if it was a frog. But I think his name is Slippy Toad. There we go, final boss. Somehow, some way, we've done it. I'm better at Star Fox than I gave myself credit for, but it was a lot of like I said when I was playing Star Fox 1, like you just gotta play it enough to your eyes just kind of adjust to just the crappiness, and you're able to make out stuff, and I've kind of gotten acclimated to the controls enough. But now here's the real test. Alright, let's speed up here. There we go. Oh jeez. Okay. Oh, alright. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Actually, I want to get on the ground. There we go. Like, you just feel like you have more control running. And it's kind of like, now that it's the map, like, it's almost like a little bit of a mini Metroid. You got, like, different paths here, it looks like. Could you do a Metroidvania with Star Fox with these kind of levels? I don't know. Again, more ideas for how to freshen up Star Fox. You can make it a roguelike, you can put it in VR, and maybe add some Metroidvania elements, or really just Metroid level design. And maybe that could be the key to making the Star Fox game that everybody not only wants, but maybe didn't know that they wanted. Boom. Here comes the boom. And a switch. We'll get that before it goes away. Oh. I gotta jump that. Or maybe I could fly and then land on top of it. Hopefully I can time this right. There we go. Man, like, this is obviously this is very archaic, but it's kind of crazy how you can still kind of like, it's just like, what's the word I'm looking for? I almost said like legible enough. What the hell? Like, it's just clear enough to understand. All right. Oh, no, get out of here. Oh, I'm on fire. Put the fire out. Wait, how do I put the fire out? Can I blow the fire out? Alright, I just want to run. Thankfully, I got a ton of shield, and I still have one heart, like, power-up thing. Okay. There we go. I don't think I can outrun that, maybe. Let's wait for it to go by. Okay, and then shoot. Shoot the door open. Puppy coin. And that thing's not spinning anymore? Okay. It's like it's not gonna surprise hit me. Man, it's weird seeing dual, like, kind of like analog style turning in a Super Nintendo game. Like, you're using the shoulder buttons, but it's kind of like it reminds me of like playing shooters on the PSP and how a lot of them had to kind of get around not having two analog sticks because they had that single nub. So a lot of times the camera was controlled by the sticks. Like, I remember probably the best third-person shooter on that system was probably like the Siphon Filter games, like Dark Mirror and Logan Shadow. Like, I remember those games managed to make it work with their control scheme. And I think another shout out for that should go to the Resistance game, Resistance Retribution on PSP. Really good game, especially for that handheld. Like, trying to do a shooter in a handheld that doesn't get talked about enough. But I remember really liking Resistance Retribution, you know, for what it was. All right, so there's multiple of these on this one. Multiple little triangle horns. Okay, that one's destroyed. It's two. Maybe I'll hang back, see if I can just pick this one off here, give me some space to dodge. Oh boy. Oh man, I'm excited. Could I beat Star Fox 2 in this playthrough? Is that all of them? Oh, one more. Alright, let's just stay back and just wail on him. Just wail on it. Alright, and now what? And then that cube thing, just blow the crap out of that cube. Shoot the crap out of that cube. Can we get it? We got it. Is that it? Is that it? Is there more? Is there another fight? I don't know. I'm scared to get excited. Seems like there might be something else here. But you're okay, here we go. Here's a real fight, I guess. Let's get him. 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 Okay. All right. Did not expect to get this far, but we could conceivably beat the game here. And that would be pretty cool. I'm just shooting. I think I'm supposed to be hitting the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be hitting the eyeballs, maybe? Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, yeah. The eyes have it. The eyes have it. The weird little half, like, I don't know, mask thing. I think the orange eye is gone. It's black. Okay, oh. Now we got cube. Get the cube! Is it dead? They do it? Oh man, is that it? Or is there something else? Get out of there. Get out of there! You can do it, Slippy! You've overcome the odds already! I think I did it! Good work, Starfox. Team effort.
Adios, Android. Let's head back to an area.
Everyone's talking. I did it. I beat Starfox too. On my first try. Well, not my first try, but like my first ever playthrough. Like I've never touched this before this. And it took 3 tries with Slippy damn Toad of all people. Wow, there it is. Credits? Moth Glider. Oh, is this like the, yep, there it is. Executive staff role. We did it, or I did it. Well, we did it. We did it all together because I felt all of you. I felt you all pointing to this, reaching your hand through the screen like a televangelist kind of thing, and you're like giving me power, to get, oh, there he is, Shigeru Miyamoto. Waited 20 years or whatever to see his credits, in this game. Wow. So this is a first for Retro Wednesday, as I did unknowingly played the entire game, and you know that wasn't a goal here at all, but did it. Wow. And like I said before, I mentioned how short Star Fox 1 is. What are we at, like an hour or so? Beat this whole game, and it was the 3rd attempt. So yeah, there it is, Star Fox 2, beat and done. Wow. Yay for me. I'll try not to break my arm patting myself on the back too hard, but that's pretty cool. Now we can just enjoy this really triumphant music and credit sequence here, and this was fun, you know. Like it's you know, it's definitely a an acquired taste in terms of like you really have to put up with the visual style and how bad it's aged. And I think maybe I have an advantage of like growing up in this era, so like even though I'm, you know, it looks bad to me, but at least I have that kind of like I can go back, I can turn that switch on in my mind of like I can put up with these kind of games. I know what it was like to play them, if that makes sense. But yeah, like, you know, if you ever want to play these Star Fox games, they don't take very long, as long as you can, you know, get used to the visual style and the data controls. But now I gotta fire this up on Switch, like I said before, and see if you can use the analog stick So I'm really curious now, and maybe you can let me know if you've already done it. But there it is, the end. And that is the end of this edition of Retro Wednesdays. So Star Fox 2 in the books. Let's see what our final stats are here. Keeps going up. Rank D for Dynamite, Dynamic, Da Bomb. That's what that stands for. I don't care. We're not playing for grades here. Got nothing to prove, and let's just really immortalize this moment one more time. Okay. Ta-da! Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back next week with another Retro Wednesday, another retro game, some more retro food. Maybe I'll beat another game. Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you liked. Like, share, and subscribe in the comments. Tell me what you think. If you want to hit me up also on Twitter, I'm at MarcusStewart7. It's the number 7. You can also follow me on Twitch at Marcus Streams Games, currently streaming a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Odyssey for the first time. And you can also follow me on my personal website, marcuswritesaboutgames.wordpress.com, for all my written game reviews. So until next week, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your hump day, retro otherwise, and I'll see you next time. Hey, if you're a Sailor Moon fan or love anime in general, be sure to check out a podcast by Moonlight. It's the podcast where I and co-host Jack Gardner watch every episode of Sailor Moon for the first time ever. We give a play-by-play breakdown of each episode, discuss and debate theories for where the show is headed, and, most importantly, make a bunch of stupid jokes and idiotic observations for your listening pleasure. Every Wednesday, you can listen to a podcast by Moonlight on Spotify and Libsyn, as well as follow the official Twitter account at APB Moonlight to keep up with new content. Moon, Prism, Power, Makeup, and subscribe.